我觉得他们都不明白 I'm really out here to do this. I have fun to do it for me. My homies they out here 四川的菜色 they stay with the heat. Yeah， 听他的故事，要是喜欢去看他的表演，你不要顾着你在微信上拍一些照片。
What was your motivation for going to Legend this year? Have you hit it in previous years, or was this like the first time you're like, I'm locking in, I'm gonna hit that Legend status?
Actually, like my supporters and everybody who like messes with me.
The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late season momentum.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3. And you watch MP out there, you have to be excited to see him in the dunk contest. He's confirmed to be one of the contestants at All-Star Weekend.
I can't wait. I mean, people think MP can provide a memorable dunk contest. The way he can take flight, there's no doubt in my mind that that will be the case.
How about that?
And Minnesota has possession. On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He scored 45 points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his team. For continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Here's Prince. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Six to shoot. Lets it go from 11. Oh, MP with a block. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Here's Edwards. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. For Minnesota, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And Minnesota calls time here. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Pass to Prince. And here's Russell. Outside Edwards. And rejected.
Emphatic defense from MP. That'll fire up the bench for sure.
Now here's Morant. And here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Chicago. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Pass to Jackson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's Prince. 15 in his last outing. Gobert with it. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here come the Grizzlies again. Memphis. Oh!
Well, Steven Adams' anticipation creates the steal. Nicely done.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Minnesota calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Another miss by Minnesota.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Stolen by MP. Going inside, and MP throws it down.
Generally, good things happen for this basketball team when MP puts his head down and decides to attack the basket.
Back to Russell. 1:44 left in the half. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Prince. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson. Reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Some changes for Minnesota. Anderson's checked in for Prince. And it's Noel in for Russell. And the three-pointer goes. Prince has got 20.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Pass to Noel. 1:10 left in the first half of basketball. Got a piece of it, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Now here's MP. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Right side Bain. Here's Prince. And the layup falls. He's got 24.
Once again, a turnover leads to points.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. Pass to Towns. Here's Noel. Over Morant. Noel, no good. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Drills it from deep.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
All these turnovers keep them at a constant disadvantage on the defensive end.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And he gets it back. Basket counts. MP getting it done for the Grizzlies.
Your Grizzlies, 61. The Timberwolves, 38. On your feet, fans.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Oh, he's been their defensive anchor so far, stifling shots left and right.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Prince in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Now here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. Prince has got 31 points.
Just remarkable concentration right there from MP. Looks so confident even with the contact.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. The 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. MP outside. Pass to Jackson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Jackson's got 6.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
MP finds Moran, and the shot's good.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Moran, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
Aldama's checked in for Adams. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
Gobert with the bucket.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
And yep, it's good. Prince has got 35.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
The free throw drops for Bain.
At the line for Memphis, Desmond Bain.
Both shots good from the stripe. All right, Doris, let me get your thoughts on big superstar trades where teams are trying to win championships right here, right now.
I think my response would be, Brian, show me the one that's worked in recent history. Listen, it's a bold gamble, and ultimately, talent wins in this league. What you cannot set aside is you have to understand, do the parts fit together? Are they committed to team first? Are they willing to put in all the work required to win a championship? Without it, you won't win.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Prince. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Prince on the attack. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Prince has got 37. Pass to Prince. Here's Towns to halt the run. And it's MP with a rebound.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Ja Morant. The Timberwolves also with a sub. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. That one's good from Bain on the assist by MP. Bain's got 6 points.
And you know Coach Love.
Yet another steal from him.
He's making history. Tied for third most steals in a single game.
Just incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Memphis?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
From deep, MP. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Edwards. Lets it fly. Misses off the right iron.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And the basket by Bain.
That is the unselfishness you'd love to see. MP, do your thing. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
92, the Timberwolves. 47.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Memphis has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. They've got Kyle Anderson, Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. Minnesota with the ball, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Pass to Noel. And for players, greatness can be defined so nabbing another steal.
A suffocating defensive performance.
And he's made history. A new 3rd-place mark for most steals.
Substitution on the court.
Anderson against Williams. Pass to Noel. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Moore's checked in for the Timberwolves. Rivers comes in for Russell. Inside. Here's Jones. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Rivers. On the wing, Noel. Now here's Anderson. Here's Moore. Takes the 3. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Here's Prince. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Prince has got 42 in the game.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Prince down low. And a nice finish on the layup. Prince has got 44.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Reid. Here's Noel. That 3's off the mark. The Grizzlies have gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the 4th. Yep, count it. Prince has got 46.
MP putting in the work for his team right now. Foot on the gas pedal, he's cooking.
Here's Moore over MP. Moore's shot is off.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Prince with the bucket.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them.
He swipes the ball away again.
He has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
And by the way, that swipe puts him tied for second all time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort for him. Pass to Noel. A minute 6 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Anderson. Williams defending. Clock at 4. Tries to hit him. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And here's MP. "40 seconds left to play in the fourth." Here's Noel. Brooks defending. Over to the left wing. Reed for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
That's an unwise shot. I'm sure coach and teammates would have preferred to swing the ball for a better opportunity.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance.
Yet another steal from him.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for second most steals in a game.
He is so fast. He gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye, and the steal numbers are unreal. Here's Prince. This one for 3. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up.
Yeah. Overseas, baby. Overseas, baby.
Be without fear in the face of your enemies. Be brave and upright, for God may love you. Speak the truth, even if it leads to your death. Safeguard the helpless, do no wrong. This is your oath.
Yeah. Yeah. So how's it feel? Can you feel it? Hold up pajamas, I think I made it. I showed my mom my first million, she near fainted. The rich and famous don't like to make your acquaintance. The legends put out their latest, I feel that it sound outdated. I'm the hardest working person in the universe. Temptation victim to the internet rapper saying when no computers work, we spend your whole advance on 2 chains in the Gucci verse. I'm the greatest, admitted I'm the greatest, and now I hold a grudge against anybody who hated. I'm underrated, don't fit on nobody's playlist. Fine in your top 10. Creates a strange creature that wasn't hearing me till I'm with a brain feeder. I'm still playing it out the same speakers. I did it all without a Drake feature. So many things that I've created, but this right here might be my favorite. They ask me how I feel, I say amazing. I feel amazing. So many things that I've created, but this right here might be my favorite. Brand new home, I think I made it. Key to this.
And for those that don't know, when you hit Legend, you were streaming for over 30 hours straight. So I have...
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Prince in at the 3. He just recently learned that we'll get to see MP at All-Star Weekend. Well, Greg, great to see him share the spotlight with the best the NBA has to offer.
And it's a chance for MP to show the people what he is truly capable of. You know he won't waste an opportunity to display his skills.
Here's Morant. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assisted by...
Defense is all over John Morant, but he keeps his cool and sinks the jumper.
Here's Prince. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And here's Boston. 6-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Brown outside. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And Adams gets it to go down on the assist by Prince.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
It's Brogdon on the wing. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Prince outside, fires the three, drops in the tray. Prince has got 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the shot goes in.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Prince. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Prince has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Grizzlies. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thanks, David. Knocked away. Brogdon outside. This is it to Owens. With some arc. Williams dishes to Owens.
In the first 2 minutes.
2 points. That one goes.
A great player inside. Owens making the most of his skill set.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way. Stay aggressive and try to battle back.
Williams with the block. It's Brogdon on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Owens no good.
And they bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Prince with it. Williams picks him up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Shep Owens dealing with some foul trouble after that last one.
And MP was smart to attack Owens on that one. Forced him to pick up a foul, and will be laughing if Owens is forced to sit.
Marcus Smart's checked in for the Celtics. The Grizzlies also making a change. Aldama's checked in. Now here's Tatum. A 20-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
Here's Brown. Trailing here by 8. Rocket 2. And it's Morant with the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Brown the pass to Brogdon. Brown against Morant. Outside to Brogdon. Boston, no good that time either. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. MP way outside. Aldama. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
By himself. And MP throws it down hard.
Okay, MP, the showman bringing down the house.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Prince. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
Celtics Entertainment.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Owens in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against Minnesota was a man determined. He dropped in 55 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Boston again missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Morant passes to Prince. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Grant Williams is checked in for Jason Tatum. Brooks checked in for Memphis.
You guys, a big part of what makes MP special is his incredible work ethic. This is a guy just always in hustle mode, every play, trying to do more for his team.
Looking to end the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
Now here's Adams. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Morant outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Grizzlies.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Timeout call, the Celtics. Well, Smitty, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that John Morant had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high, it's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps up in his game. We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
Now here's White. 11 points last game. The kick out to Williams. 3 on the clock. Knocked loose. Stolen by Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
Prince finds Morant. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Prince has got 6 assists in the game.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
White, good.
I really like the toughness and effort White brings to the game. Nice play off contact.
From deep 3-point range, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Celtics. The Grizzlies also making a change. Aldama's checked in. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Here's the three. No good on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Prince's shot is good.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
The tray. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Here's Brogdon. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Prince outside from past the arc. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break? Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's Memphis. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. And it's MP way out ahead in this battle against Shep Owens.
And showing more control and playing his game out there, not letting Owens disrupt his focus or throw him off. Tricky move by Owens with the rock, confusing the defender and getting the look.
And you could just see MP's train of thought there, couldn't you, Greg? Answers right back with the score. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. It's not surprising to see MP fill it up offensively. He has a tremendous work ethic and has set himself up for some success in this league.
Here's Brogdon following the score by Memphis. And it's Brown missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. So Adams will go to the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Shooting 1.
And that one misses.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
Grizzlies have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play!
Unbelievable. The young fella usually goes about his business, but on that play, it was a highlight reel from Jaren Jackson.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Austin with the ball, following the score by Memphis. Back to Brogdon. To halt the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earned his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother lawyers, his mom involved in higher education. Brogdon maybe the smartest guy in the NBA. And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Al Horford is checked in for Robert Williams. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jones checked in for John Morant.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad. Hey, whatever adjustments they made, it happened.
And another steal for him.
Steal after steal. He's been everywhere.
Oh, he's on a historic pace. Greg, he's approaching third most steals for a game. And certainly Greg, MP has done a lot of damage outside the arc in this one.
He's looked very comfortable from that range, especially when he sees Owens in front of him.
And they call an illegal screen here. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft in particular looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Austin making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Smart against Spain. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Jones for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
Now here's Tatum. He has 6. Here's Brogdon. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Prince, that's for 2. And another basket for Memphis. What a job MP has done running the floor in transition.
Owens can't catch up. I mean, MP is wearing him out. Owens can't find a way to keep him in front.
Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Tatum. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now here's Smart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the paint. Banked in off the glass.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Prince outside. The 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Owens, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Oh, great body control by MP. The pull-up, a very difficult shot to master.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Grizzlies just dominating this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Horford in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And here is Williams. Following the three-pointer by MP, taken away by Williams. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Celtics shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Smart dishes to Gallinari. Pass to White. Outside, Smart. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets, so parity will always be a factor.
Here's Smart, following the basket by MP. Now the pass to White. They need this. It's rebounded by Memphis.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Smart on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Grizzlies have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. They get it back. Good on the bucket.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
Nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Memphis?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Here's White after Memphis gets the 3. It's good.
And providing the scoreboard they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Grizzlies.
Here's Prince. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Pritchard, he's checked in for Smart. Memphis also making some changes. Aldama's checked in, and it's Dylan Brooks in for MP. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Overseas, baby. Overseas, baby. Lord, yeah.
We got MyCareer on the track, baby.
I tend to a journey to money. 我跟我 higher 的兄弟，一点点，因为他们说一点点，听不懂你不用担心，给我钱我帮你翻译。This is that worldwide that love that bomb，马术为 dizzy side beat。1000块、2000块、3000块，我买的我穿的好奇怪，为什么他们的好奇怪？我觉得他们都不明白。I'm really out here to do this, I have fun to do it for me. My homies are out here, 身穿的彩色的 stay with the heat. Yeah, 听他的故事，要是喜欢去看他的表演。你不要顾着，你在微信上拍一些照片。I know this fun, and if you keep it chill, but if you don't, come in peace, love. We hope that you keep it you. 到香港的 Disney， 又谈了种 business， 买好几罐 Tiffany。
I look at the stars, they asking me what do I see, I noticed that lately all them inspired to shine, inspired to coming up, I dreamt on my bed writing lyrics and songs, practice them all, but I wanna perform, I want a crowd, singing it back to me, stadium loud, homies in front turning up, getting down.
I think when I was watching, you jumped up from like a couple thousand to like 10,000 plus people watching. Did that?
And a little deeper into the season now, the depth of some teams already being tested, Richard.
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries popping up right now. It's tough to establish a rhythm when the guys are being shuffled in and out of the lineup. And truly, to power through, you just need strong leadership.
So here are the Jazz starting five. Vanderbilt and Kessler are inside. Mike Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. Now here's Clarkson. Over Bain, and that one hits the back iron. And here's Memphis. It's a three-point game. And MP with a basket on the assist from Adams. Prince has got 5.
And that right there is some grown man strength from MP to be able to finish on that play.
Markkanen outside. The rebound by Jackson. And we're about a minute into the first. With the bucket. Prince has got his third basket on the night right there.
You have to admire the focus from MP, not allowing the D to overwhelm him there.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3. Something that got Lauri Markkanen on the NBA radar was his lightning fast release. He's got a quick and accurate catch and shoot jumper as you could ever want.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Moran against Conley. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And with Markkanen size and the fast release, Richard, he can get his shot off wherever he wants.
It's a combination you love to see in an outside shooter. Length, a fast, high release, and a soft touch from deep.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA Cares, drawing huge crowds.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school, they say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Markkanen outside. Five on the clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. The first one falls. Aldama's checked in for Adams. And so he hits both. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Brent.
Oh, MP throws it down.
That is ridiculous. If somebody doesn't start campaigning for MP to be in the dunk contest, man, we're missing out.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And Utah calls time here. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Dylan Brooks checked in for Memphis. Sexton's checked in for Utah. The Jazz with another miss.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Clarkson missing.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And that one's good. Moran.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Clarkson. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
And the dunk by Jackson.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Vanderbilt. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's Markkanen on the wing. Brooks defending. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now here's Brooks. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. From 10 feet away. And MP with a basket on the assist by Brooks. Prince has got 13.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Back to Clarkson. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Memphis. Prince has got 4 rebounds now. There's the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and crushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Hey guys, the Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Prince in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He finished with 60 points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Great communication there sets up MP for the jam. He's right on cue to catch the pass.
Outside Sexton. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Vanderbilt finds Conley. Looking to win the run, and he sinks the layup.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Bain. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Prince with the bucket. Prince has got 20.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now Conley making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. The three from Sexton. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Prince. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jones is checked in. Olynyk's checked in for Utah. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
It's stolen by MP.
2 minutes remaining in the
And the layup is good off the glass. Prince has got 9 points in the quarter.
They're really pushing the pace and wasting no time in transition.
And the foul called on MP. And that's his first foul of the game for the Jazz. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Clarkson subbed in for Mike Conley. There's a minute 47 left in the second period. Count it.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Here's Prince. Blocked! Adams, the pass to MP. Back to Adams. Got a piece of it. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. And blocked! That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Bain. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Bain's got 7 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Prince. Clarkson with the ball. Here's Horton Tucker. Cash money on the open jump shot. Horton Tucker's got his second bucket of the night.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
MP with it. Picked up by Markkanen. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
And what you like about MP is that he doesn't take himself too seriously, which helps him mesh well with other players and coaches.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. Here's Horton Tucker. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Stolen by MP. On the wing, MP. Pass to Jackson. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Well, let's be honest, guys. Their transition defense has really failed them.
Outside Sexton. They double him with MP. Knocked away. Back to Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Over Jones. Grizzlies with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level.
MP getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies.
49, possessed, 14.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Kicking off the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Vanderbilt and Kessler are inside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Mike Conley. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Conley passes to Markkanen. And here's Conley. It's Markkanen on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. MP against Clarkson. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Second personal.
About a minute played here in the second half. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Clarkson passes to Conley. Markkanen outside. Over MP. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. A good look from Bane. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Bane's got 9 points.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Here's Morant. And it's Memphis with another.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Clarkson outside. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. With the fadeaway. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Beasley's checked in for Utah. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Clark is checked in for Adams. Here's Prince. And MP throws it down.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
That's tipped. MP, the pass to Morant. He goes up. And MP gets it to go. On the assist by Morant. Prince has got 40 points. The Jazz have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Back to Conley. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Clarkson. Great D that time from Bane. And here are the Grizzlies. They've got a 22-run going. What a pace. Prince with the bucket.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Beasley outside. Clarkson for 3. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
And the basket by Bane.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Dylan Brooks comes in for Bain. And it's Jones in for Moran. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Utah. Sexton comes in for Conley.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Beasley outside. And here's Sexton. To the middle. Here's Horton Tucker. Oh, MP with a block.
Emphatic defense from MP. That'll fire up the bench for sure.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Prince has got 46.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Outside Sexton. Now here's Beasley. Back to Sexton. 5 to shoot. Over Jones. And they get it back. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And another miss by Utah.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum. And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got MP. Xavier Tillman is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Tyus Jones, and it's Williams in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Now, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Second team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies.
And really strong at the line since the break.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
It's good. Jones has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
6 to shoot. They need this. And Beasley with a lay-in.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Jones, the pass to MP. Pass to Tillman. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Here's Horton Tucker. Gay outside. Over Clark. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice feed by MP, a popular guy in this locker room.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Horton Tucker. And he banks in the layup.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
MP, the pass to Clark. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
It's stolen by MP. Out left to the wing. Oh, there's the alley. Good.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
MP left side. And MP throws it down hard.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Horton Tucker on the wing. Shoots. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Williams passes to Jones. And here's MP. Here's Clark. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Clark's got 6 points in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
Add this one to the win column. They're 57th of the year.
They have proven to simply be the better team of the two, winning all 4 games in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up this sick triple-double.
Nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Just incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Beasley for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And there's the rejection. Pass to Tillman. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to.
He swipes the ball away again.
He has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
And by the way, that swipe puts him tied for 2nd all time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort for him. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks.
Yeah. Overseas, baby. Overseas, baby.
Lord, yeah.
We got MyCareer on the track, baby. Attend to a journey to money. Working with higher 的兄弟，一点点，一点点，一点点。英文他们说一点点，听不懂你不用担心。给我钱我帮你翻译。This is that worldwide that love that bomb. My sweet dizzy side beat. 1000块来。 3000块3000块，我买的我穿的好奇怪，为什么他们的好奇怪？我觉得他们都不明白。I'm really out here to do this.